Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a mid-month general reading for mid-September 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me, but I also want to remind you in this moment, to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as I do the initial shuffling, do keep in mind general mid-month reading for the sign of my lovely Sagittariuses. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. And make sure to check out the other readings on the channel for your other placements within your chart for more messages. So for this reading, we're going to pull 3 or 4 Spirit Animal Oracle cards, and then we're going to further clarify with 2 different tarot decks to get more info. All right? To begin for my lovely Sagittarius is for mid-September 2021. Okay. You might be feeling a little bit awkward. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. The energy I'm getting when shuffling. For Sagittarius, feeling like things are just starting to happen for you and your loved ones, you know, exiting a very stuck or stagnant kind of chapter, or ending to a chapter. Okay. We've got 4. All right, we'll go with those. Life is speeding up and it might feel like things have been a bit slow again, or stagnant, or just a bit stale, and things are starting to speed up. You might find that you or a loved one is charging after something, a change, an adjustment, or just success in one way, shape, or form. Okay, so we're going to start with Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. And so let's pull a couple cards, or a card from the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. Let me do some initial shuffling. It feels like you're going to be reminded by the universe in the second half of the month, or the remainder of the month in general, that magic works through you. You're connected to the universe. You're able to accomplish what you want at this time, or to help other people in a beautiful way. You at times limiting yourself by only expecting so much from yourself, or expecting so much to be successful. Interesting. For Scarab Beetle Spirit. Ooh, that one did a flip and a half. Okay, the Hermit card. Interesting. As well as the World, it might feel like your world is changing completely. Very similar feeling coming through in comparison to Aries reading. Might want to check that one out. But you just kind of feeling the need to spend time alone, even if, or you might feel very lonely, or at times thinking those kind of thoughts when you're surrounded by other people. Feeling like you're losing one person or multiple people in one way, shape, or form, but you're not. It's just a change is happening. You feeling like you need to kind of guide the way for other people, even though you feel a bit lonely. You at times needing to sort of leap towards a change, or a success, or more self-care, as your world just gets this huge adjustment in one way, shape, or form. Okay? You might find that you just need to dig for the inner strength at times, as I'm drawn to the eagle and the lion here. You might be dealing with a Leo or a Pisces. Don't know where that came from. We're going to continue and pull from the Mermaid Tarot deck. You might also be hearing a lot of weird things, just for whatever reason. Let's just leave it at that. For Scarab Beetle Spirit to continue. Queen of Pentacles. And so I feel as if you're thinking a lot about your finances, other people's finances in your life. The Nine of Swords, feeling like you need to rest, or feeling just overly dramatic to a certain extent, even if it's a sort of melodramatic kind of way of being at certain points throughout the rest of the month. But feeling as if you're ready to present something, or you're ready for a situation to come to an end. Feeling like it's draining you, or it just feels like you're very much a cheerleader at this time. Please don't take that offensively. Where you're cheering on your loved ones, or just at times wanting people to cheer you on in return. Interesting. Feeling like you just need to trust in how things are meant to unravel for you and your loved ones. Feeling very kind of dramatic, even if it's just in your own mind. Okay. Moving on to Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion, if I could even say it. And so I do feel like certain facades are coming down. You may be discovering a truth about your past, your childhood. So with the number 22 coming out, I would look up the angel number meaning for that. There definitely is a message for you. I feel like you're going to see a lot of angel numbers, some of which, a few I feel like don't have a message for you, but the majority of which do. So don't hesitate to look up the meaning for them, okay? For Dragonfly Spirit, for Sagittarius. Okay. So with the Eight of Swords popping out, it could have to do with a situation that's kept you limited, or why you've been sort of lacking sleep or having some messed up dreams. Dreams that maybe connect to your family members, your friends, your acquaintances, or your past in general. Feeling as if with the Two of Pentacles coming out, you have a lot of decisions to make, or you feel like you're weighing out a lot. Feeling a bit spooked at times in the second half of the month, or just a little on edge due to a spiritual connection, or I want to say a haunting maybe, or just kind of blanks being filled in from your past or from somebody you're dealing with that you don't really want to know. You're like, I could have moved on with my life without knowing that truth. Or sort of seeing another side of somebody in one way, shape, or form. Interesting. You may need to patch something up when it comes to a connection that's not sort of physically close to you. We have 2 coming out here. As well as the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you might feel like you and your loved ones have a lot of options kind of flowing in and to choose from at this time. And need to stay calm and just trust your intuition as to what is right for you. The World and the Magician. And so it's just feeling as if as truth comes in, as knowledge is gained in one way, shape, or form, wisdom is gained, you start to understand your life and your loved ones' lives a little bit better, for the better and for the worse. Feeling as if your world is changing once again. That's the second time the World came out, which happened in Aries reading as well. But you need to sort of manifest all that you desire at this time and not allow yourself to get negative or pessimistic, and to just keep things, even when you discover a truth you're not happy about, either just kind of push to the side and move on, or just make the best out of it, okay? And Spirit, time to collaborate. And so I can't help but think about the Truth card, where we have puzzle pieces. So it might feel like a puzzle you've been trying to put together, better understand in one way, shape, or form. You're receiving a puzzle piece that just fits perfectly. May not be what you expected, I feel I need to say. So, and Spirit, time to collaborate. And so I feel like, you know, when you least expect it, when you feel most alone, you'll be pushed by the universe to collaborate with somebody or multiple people. Or you may need to work with certain people in your work environment that are not the best for you. Your energies don't really mesh, you know, you're on different wavelengths. It might be just a toxic energy you have to deal with at this time. With the Seven of Pentacles, feeling like you just have to put in a lot of work. At times it feeling like it's too much work, or you just feeling overworked or just depleted. Feeling like you maybe work or live in a sort of noisy environment. Ask yourself if you're part of that kind of negative energy or sort of confrontation or just loud noise. You know, be the peace in the situation, basically. Okay? Let's pull a message from the Mermaid Tarot for Ant Spirit. Flopping out. We have the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Very heavy energy. And so feeling as if, you know, things are starting to happen for you and your loved ones, and you're starting to see things progress, but at times feeling as if you have a lot in your back, feeling like you're just putting in an immense amount of effort with this Ten of Wands. At times having so much tension in your body that you need to find a way to release it, right? But you just can never find the perfect solution. Or once you release that tension and relieve the anxiety within you, it all kind of comes back almost immediately. But finding as if the Nine of Pentacles, it's just this creepy vibe that'll take over your life at certain points throughout the rest of the month, and you just not being happy about it. Or you might say something when you're collaborating with a specific individual or multiple people, and it comes off creepier than you mean to, or just weirder than you mean to, and you're like, oh, I should have thought about that. Or you might be spoken through by a spirit. Interesting. As I reverse these, you might say things in reverse or just in the wrong order, and you're like, you could just play it off, right? You know, be like, I reversed that, or whatever the case may be, just laugh about it, okay? Little do you know, they might be dealing with the same kind of slip-ups. Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. Let's pull a tarot for this from the Gilded. For Electric Eel Spirit, for Sagittarius. I'm just going to go with this one. the High Priestess. And so you might find that your connection to spirit and the universe is stronger than ever for the good and for the bad. I mean, it can be beneficial, but it can be a little bit annoying or just difficult at times. So just tread carefully, you know, stay strong. But you're being pushed by the universe to bring your ideas to life, to sort of glide through situations, even if they're a bit difficult or a bit tricky, you know, to sort of overcome obstacles in a smooth and kind of going with the flow manner. All right. You might find that little things towards the end of the month, even energies, just irritate you, and try not to sort of express yourself in the fullest manner. You are a free spirit, and when you get aggravated or agitated, it can just come off very feisty, okay? Please don't take that offensively. It's just, you know, part of who you are as a Sagittarius. For the King of Pentacles, you coming off very serious, very strong throughout the second half of the month. And I want to say mainly at the end of the month. And maybe you just feeling very irritated by some of the dreams you're having, lack of sleep, or just little irritation surrounding at this time, or just having a lot on your plate. Some of you, it has to do with your tension in your body, sort of body pains or migraines, headaches, feeling as if you're being pushed to bring your ideas to life, to sort of utilize your beautiful Sagittarius mind to your advantage and to help other people, but it's a bit difficult with all that you have going on. And so you needing to be realistic with oneself as to what you want to accomplish moving forward, feeling as if things are just a bit all over the place. And I would recommend meditation, again, more self-care, simplify your mind, and kind of, when need be, take a step back in the second half of the month to figure out what's right for you, to put a smile on that beautiful Sagittarius face. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing rest of the month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.